All right, we were looking at this earlier. We would just want to update trade management, and of course, it's very clear that the long that was taken is working. Right? It's is it going higher? Is it going? Is this it? Is this going to 193? I doubt very much so. Like has already been explained earlier, this is just a correction, a retraction actually, not a correction. Take it down to 15 minutes. You don't see trending positive momentum. We don't even see an indentation. Usually, if this is going to be trending positive momentum, the market will first do several bars below overbought before it breaks out higher. That's how it is. So you see a bit of a higher bar, then several bars below overbought, then a breakout higher. If this is corrective momentum, and a correction usually is very fast to the upside and very fast to the downside, it's a correction, right? Then you don't want to be into it beyond level 3. Level 3 is showing right there, 190.06. 190, another level 3 is that level 3 here, 190.4, right? Which is going to be, it's probably resistance 1 because this is a correction right after a very deep move to the downside. And this is resistance 1 right there. This is the pivot, of course, 189.60, where we are right now. And we go to resistance 190.30. If we already have the longs, we take profit at 190.30, stand out, and prepare to do the shorts yesterday. Prepare to do the shorts tomorrow. I'm very sorry. Prepare to show the shorts tomorrow. The fact that we just said yesterday maybe means that the shorts are important to take tomorrow. All right, so we already explained why we would want to do the shorts, the technicals behind taking shorts, and of course also the fundamentals behind taking the shorts have to do with employment. That is going to be lower stock market, or at least we're just looking at the US Tech 100, so there's no lower stock market. But nevertheless, there's going to be risk aversion because of weaker employment. Usually with risk aversion would see higher yen. Anyway, I would consider not to hold the longs going into tomorrow's release, tomorrow's NFP release. If we have not yet done the longs, right now we're at 189.55. Remember, target is 190.30 for those of us who have taken longs. If we have not taken the longs yet, it's still a very good opportunity to long at the neckline. This is going to be 189.20. You want to long above this point in particular, 189. So 189.20 should be fine. Hedge again is just below level B, 188.20, 100 points. And 189.20 takes us to 190.30, 100 points. I don't believe the market will go higher than this. And if you perceive or you want to confirm whether it's going to be going higher than this or not, you want to look at, sorry about the cluttering, you just want to look at the momentum on the 30 minutes. It's negative, not yet above 0, not above a level 3. If this market goes above a level 3 and you believe it's going to support level 3, you must be seeing positive momentum, continuous, not strong, but continuous, and the market above level 3. And this will take more than tomorrow. Seriously. It will take us into Monday. So we don't need to think about it in the first place. And what's actually impacting the market is these 1 hour and negative, of course, heavy negative, 2 hours, very strongly negative, and the 4 hours, and the day. And I believe all are very negative. 4 hours is still breaking into negativity, and the day, I believe, is not yet negative. I doubt. No, it is negative with the trigger. So we believe the market is down. And after closing the long, before fundamental release tomorrow, you want to focus on this chart. You want to focus if you are rejected 190. Of course, we're going to 190.40. So if you have rejected at the 200-point moving average, 190.33. You would have finished that green arrow and you want to sell into one of these. Selling into one of these, unless it's only Friday tomorrow, you want to sell and hold just in case there is central bank intervention. Bank of Japan intervention. Otherwise, on any normal day, it is best to just sell the resistance or the internal support or the internal resistance, take it to the next internal resistance or internal support. So assuming I'm going to be selling from this here shows actually support 1. Assuming I'm selling support 1, I want to take it to support 2. I want to take it 50% or at the most between support 2 and support 3. If I'm really pragmatic and I want to make money. And then we curve. Why? Because I'm seeing this. You're seeing all this move. You're seeing choppiness. Choppiness will occur here on this. We just happen to be fortunate to have taken a long on a breakout higher. It will not last. So we just close out 190.30. All right, I believe this brings us to an end of issues and questions. Let's just do a very quick recap of all the issues that we're looking at today before we call it an end of our analysis tonight. We are looking at trending pairs and issues in the euro dollar, in the sterling dollar. We already did longs in these, and we could consider to take profits before NFP tomorrow and redo the longs. We are looking at a downtrend or a consolidation in the United States dollar against the Swiss franc reversal, but the consolidation can take us down to do a double head, and therefore we would want to take shorts if we wish, all the way down to 0.84, maybe even 0.8390. We're looking at a breakout higher in gold. If we have a horrible employment number tomorrow, we may see 2,560, maybe higher. We are looking at taking longs in a correction, mild retraction in the yen pairs, sterling yen, dollar yen. We would want to close out at the relevant levels that we were just looking at earlier. For instance, 190.30 for sterling yen and 144.50 for dollar yen. Stand out and do the shorts probably on a poor number tomorrow after release of the NFP. We're looking at a bounce, strong bounce in the US Tech 100 because a poor number in the NFP is going to create the possibility that the Federal Reserve will do a 50 basis point cut on the next meeting on the 18th, and therefore the US Tech 100 is going down on that elevation. We're looking to stand out of Bitcoin altogether until end of day tomorrow. The dust will settle. We'll see whether US dollar strength or weakness has impacted Bitcoin into a specific direction. We're looking only at taking positions in oil after release, because after the release, if we get a bad number, we are going to have a deep retraction, probably back to $67 levels, maybe even $66 levels, and then it's just a fundamental trade. We would buy market. We cannot act on oil until after employment release tomorrow. All right, I hope we are all prepared for tomorrow's action. I hope we have taken note of all the trends and the biases. I hope we've been able to create good yields this week. It's really been great having everyone with us today. We look forward to be all together again tomorrow. With this, I'll leave you all tonight. Wish you all the best of fortune with your trades. Take good care of yourselves, and good night.